Okay, let's start with the next part. So in the previous video you saw previous session, like we have started with the Django project and we have created the front end theme. Like we have created the particular design as well, right? So from this video we'll see about the navigation tabs. Like I have designed the overview design of the website, so all the things should be there into our project. So these are all the things I need to add it into your project. I will be teaching in the further coming sessions. So I'll be going through all this stuff. So I just planned, like in the navbar tabs, I want to have a 3 sections, that is the enroll gym, and I want to take the attendance of the people, and the people can view their particular profile and they can update the particular details. So first we'll work on the authentication part, like sign in, login and logout. Okay, so we'll work on these 3 things first. So basically it is just a normal part, like how we can do the sign up, like by taking these attributes. So here I'll be taking 3 attributes. So the person can give the phone number for the username, and we'll take an email, and we'll take a password, and take the details of the members, so they can log in as well as log out, all the things. So if the person is signed in, if the person is logged in, then only he can access these 3 pages. So that is the 2 pages as well as 3 pages also, because until and unless I'm not giving a until and unless the person is not logged in, I'm not letting him to access these 3 pages, these 3 particular tabs. So once we'll design this one, taking a full name, email, gender, phone number, all these attributes will try it. Then we need to have an attendance tab, so they can apply the attendance style, and the particular person can view the particular profile as well, and even they can edit the particular data. So these are all the things I need to add it into our website. So in today's session we are going to complete the authentication part, that is a sign in, login as well as logout stuff. So I'll open the particular project, see how to run the project. You can just see it, just open this. So I want to go inside this project directory, that is Azure Fitness. So where there is a manage.python file, I need to open that particular folder. So I can just right click and open with the Visual Studio Code, or else you can open in the Visual Studio Code by selecting the particular folders. So it is quite easy. So let me design the particular website. Whatever the changes I have made, I'll go to do the particular stuff right now. So here, as you open the project, it will be looking in this particular fashion. So you have to first run the server. Just click onto the terminal, new terminal. Okay, so after clicking onto the new terminal, make sure you are into the Azure Fitness directory. Okay, so this is the important point. You have to be into the Azure Fitness directory. Then only you can able to run this particular manage.python file into your system. Okay, so it takes a little bit time, so sometimes it happens. So I'll just drag a little bit. So one thing you have to understand, like you need to know what is the command to run the particular server. So this command you have to by heart it, or you can just remember it. So what is the command is the particular python manage.py run server. This is the command you have to be aware of it. Okay, so which is the command python manage.py run server. So let me run the particular command here. So it is taking a little bit time. I can just select it as a command prompt over here. So once I select it as a command prompt, see I am which directory? I am into the Azure Fitness directory. Make sure even you are in the Azure Fitness directory. So here we are having 2 directory. So it is a parent directory, and this is the child directory by the same name. So you should not be in the child directory to run the command. If you are running it, the server won't start. It will throw an error like Python file not found. So you should be outside this Azure Fitness directory itself. That is a child directory. You should be in the parent directory. What I'm going to say you, it should be in some fashion like gym fitness / Azure Fitness. So in the Azure Fitness directory you have to be. So the command is python manage.py run server. So this is the command you have to run whenever you want to run your project. So let's close this. So once I run this command, you can see the particular project is going to open. So the server will going to start over here. Okay, so by that time we'll see what all the things we have to do it. So you can see it started. So now I need to copy this localhost URL, and coming back to our localhost URL here, I'll just going to paste it over here, the server. So you can see once I open it, our project is going to start. So this is how we can run our project. So this is what we have developed in the previous session. So now I want to change few other things over here. Let it be. So now let me first change it to the sign in part over here. Let me create a sign in page. So you see here, whenever I try to click onto the sign in page, it is not going to the page. It is telling page not found. It is 404 error. I am getting it, right? So here I am getting this kind of page. So how can I deal with this? So I'll do one thing. I'll just go back to our I'll just open all the things. So it was the index.html page, right? So this was the index.html page. So what I'll do here is I'll create one page that I'll just name it as base.html page. So this will be the basic file of my folder. So I'll just copy everything from the index.html and I'll just going to paste everything in the base.html file. Okay. So once I paste this much, so what I'm going to do here is, so I'll remove the parts of rest, like all of the things I don't want, I'll just remove from here. So I'm going to apply Jinja techniques here. So basically, in each and every page, there will be a change in the title, right? So here is Aswa Fitness Bangalore we are having the title name. If I are going with the sign in part, it should be a Aswa Fitness sign in page. So it should be something like that. So what I'll do here is I'll provide some of the things here. I'll just provide here at the place of a title in the base. I'll apply one what I can apply. I'll apply one Jinja technique. So I'll just create one block here. So the block I'll just name it as title. Okay, the block I am just name it as a title over here. So whatever the title name I am passing dynamically, it should fill it over here. So you see just how I'll be going to do here. So I have provided one title name. So I want rest, and I want all the CSS to load in all the pages, and even I want the navbar to get loaded over here. I want even the navbar I want to get loaded in the every places. So it is whatever the thing is there, Adva Fitness is there here. Later on we can just change it whichever we don't need it. Okay, so let's keep it simple now. So I want this one, and I want the section also. I want this particular section also. So I want to keep something till here. I want to just keep something till here, that is till legs over something, whatever the things are there, I want to just keep it over here. So then after keeping, I want a main section also. So after in the main section, I will go to delete everything over here. I'm going to remove everything from the main section. I'll just keep wherever the main is starting. So it's starting over here. So I'll just remove this footer section also. So I'll just keep the /main function over here, /main function. Okay. So I'm just keeping till here, and after keeping this much, I'll just create here as a block. I'll just create one more, that is by a block body. So whenever I use the block body and enter the data, the block body should, all the things should append it to this particular file. So I'm not going to copy everything from here and paste it into the signup.html, login.html and all those things. Just I will extend this file. After extending the base.html, I'll just change the title name, and whatever the things I want to put it into the body, I'll just put it into the body section over here. Okay. So along with that, here I don't want this particular hero section also. I just don't need this one. So I'll just see. So this is a hero section, right? Even I don't want this particular section. So I'll just remove this entire section from here. That is a section hero. I'll just remove this hero section as well. Okay. Then after removing this, so let me just Control C. So here I'll just remove this much. I'll just remove this div tag. I'll just remove this entire tag. So you can see our div is starting here. You can just close it. You'll get to know. Okay, from here to here it is ending. I'll just remove this one. Okay, it is done. So now here I have a start now and stop never, and I have a h2 tag. So I'll just remove this entire part. So here I want to just create. If I want to dump anything, I'll just dump it over here. I'll just make it as a block. I'll just tell block headlines. I'll just tell you that a block head over here. So I'll just make it as a block head. Anything you can just give it. So always your block will start like this with the name, and your end block will end like this with the same name. So that means whenever you are accessing this particular block, it is going to dump all the thing into inside over here, and it will append above stuff and the below stuff, everything. So you'll see now. So now I'll just save everything. So this is the base.html, we have created it. So with just a normally, it is just a HTML file which has a title, which has a block header part, and which has a block body part where we can dump dynamically, and we are having all the CSS links of it, and we are loading all the CSS, and we are loading all the JavaScript file through this scripts. So once I have done till here, I'll just save all. So now coming back to the part of the sign up page. So whenever I click on to this, this sign in, it should go to the sign up page to me, or as login page to me. So first I'll just create a login page over here. So first I'll just try to create a URL to here. So I'll just create a URL. I'll just put the comma and I'll just create one path. I'll tell whenever there is a path for SIGI and sign in. So I want to go to my views dot handle. So I want to just go to the views dot. So that is views dot handle. I'll just see what is the name I have given. So because I am not going to type all the code, so I'll just type the code which is necessary. Okay. So let me try like this. Okay. I'll just tell whenever I want to click onto the slash sign in page. So it should go to, it should handle one particular function. The function name I'll just keep it as sign up. Okay, I'll just keep the particular function name as sign up, comma, where the function name should be exactly SIGN sign up. Okay, so now I'll just save it. Whenever you type something, you have to press Ctrl S. So once I save it, obviously my console will I'll be having error. So you can see our console throwing the error, that is auth views has no attribute sign up. It is telling me in the views file there is no function by name sign up. So I need to come back to the views. I'll just try to create one function, that is a SIGNUP sign up. Okay, it takes a particular or EQUST request, and it is just returning the HTML file. I'll still return render, and it will take the request, and it is going to render it to the SIGNUP signup.html. It is going to render back to the signup.html file. So you can see now the server is started properly. It is because we have created a function now. So once I created a signup.html, same way I need to create one function, the particular front end page, HTML page by name signup. So I'll try to create a new file. So see how I'm creating. I'll just click onto the template first, then I'll try to click onto the new file, then I'll give the same name, and I'll just click onto the /html page. Okay, I'll just save it here. So once I save it here, now I want to load this base.html file. I don't want to copy everything. I'll just tell I want to extend. I'll just tell here extends. I want to extend the base.html, right? Base.html file I want to load it. Done. So in the base.html I want to change the first title name. I want to give the title name. You can see I'm accessing through the block title. So let's copy everything same here. Coming back to the sign up, I'll just paste it as it is. Here is a block title, right? So in the block title, I'll just keep it as sign up. I'll just keep it as a sign up page. Same way, we had one more part, that is what block. I'll just keep it as one more was what here I have added right inside the hero section. It is a block header. I'll just come back to my sign up. I'll try to add something. I'll tell here, I'll tell h1 tag, I'll just tell sign up here. So I'll just tell sign up. I'll just keep it as a sign up here. Okay, or else you can just keep it as sign up over here, something like this. Once I save it, I have saved now. Now coming back to my index.html, which is loading at the home page, I'll say whenever anyone try to click onto the sign in, it should go to the /signup sign up page. So /sign up, whenever I click onto this button, that means I'm trying to say here is whenever I try to click onto this sign in button, that is going to the href part, that is in the anchor, because whenever I want to click something, I'll be using a button either, or else I'll use a tag, that is an anchor tag, which is clickable. So when I click onto this, it is going to the /signup. That is nothing but the URLs it will find. It will just see what is the /signup page where. So I'll just rename it to the /signup itself. Okay, so it will just go to the /signup. So whenever this request comes, it is going to run this function, that is signup function. So here is the signup function. It is just returning the signup.html page. Okay, I'll just save everything, save all. So once I save, I'll just check in the console whether the errors are there or not there. I'll come back here, I'll refresh the page fast, then I'll try to click onto the sign in. So you can see I'm going to the slash sign up page. You can see the title name is also changed. You can see here the arrow, Asva Fitness sign up. When I click onto the home page, it is going back to the home page. When I click onto the sign in button, it is going back to what? Sign up here page over here. Okay, so that is this is the particular thing is working fine. So done. So now I want to create a form. Now I want to just create one form so where a data can be taken. So it is nothing but in a sign up page I want to create a 3 things which is going to take a 3 input: phone number, email, as well as the password, right? So let me try to create a one form over here. So where is here? So here is the sign up page, right? So I'll try to create the form here. So let me try to create a form. So rather than creating a form, I'll just show you how to where I can just get the particular form. So I'll just go back here. I'll go to the getbootstrap.com. Okay, I'll just go to the getbootstrap.com. I'll just go to the documentation. Here you can see we are having a forms. Where is the forms? So I'll just search for the forms, A4 or MS forms. So when I search for the forms, you can see we are having such kinds of form. I'll just copy this form exactly and I'll try to paste it here. Let me check how it looks. I'll just save it, this form. First let me check whether our form looks correct or good or not. If I refresh it, you can see it looking something like this, which is fine to me. I don't have any problem with this kind of forms. Okay, so it is fine to me. So what I'll do here is rather than pasting this form, I'll try to see what is the form. I'll explain. So form is starting here and it is ending here. So it will be having a 2 attribute, that is a action and a method. The form can be a get request or it might be a post request. So when is the get request? When I want to load the page, it will be a get request normally loading the data. So when I submit the particular, when I click onto the submit, whatever the email ID, password you are taking, so it will take all the values, and at a time I will use the post request form. It will take all the data and it is going to the backend part. So let me explain you how the forms works. So you see here we have a label to just display, and here we are having an input box to take input from the user so that it can take the email address and all. When I give the type is equal to email, at a time it will validate the email as well. And there will be a 2 important attribute, that is a class. So class form control is nothing but it is a loading a data from the bootstrap, that is a CSS is going to load over here. So if I just remove this class from here, if I just show you after removing the class, if I show you here that will be just a normal HTML box. So it is just a normal HTML box, you can see it. So only when you are not using the classes. When I'm using the classes, that means I'm loading a CSS from the bootstrap. Okay, so in the input we are having a 2 important attribute. One is a class and one more is a name. So name is something, I'll just show you. So I'll just remove this entire form. I'll just paste the forms from my code, from the rest of old codes. So I'll show you how the forms, what are the attributes I want. I'll just keep that much. Okay, so I'll just copy this entire one form. I'll just copy one container and I'll just paste it over here. So here we have a sign up here. I'll just paste like this something. So here you see what I have pasted it over here. So here I have created one container, class container, that is a margin from the top I have given as a 3. So here I'll just give it as a 2 container. So I shown the container in the first class itself. What is a container? Now I'm trying to create a row. So what is a row here? I'm just trying to create one particular row, that is a one row. So in the bootstrap, one row is been divided into 12 columns. If I refresh here, how it look? Let me check. Okay, fine. So see here in the bootstrap, what happens here is in the bootstrap, one row is divided into 12 columns. So if I want the thing in the center, I can keep a space for left side 4 columns and the right side 4 columns. So 4 is 8. So remaining is 4 columns. So if I add something into that, so it will be going to come into the center, right? So that is a 4 column I'm using for the form. Left hand side 4 column I'm leaving space, and the right hand side I'm just leaving the space. So you can see one thing you understand, in a one row we are having a 12 columns in the bootstrap. So it is what here you can see I created a class row and I have divided into 4 columns. You can see one column I have my div class is starting here and ending here. So it is a 4 column medium size of 4, that means. So 4 column I am just leaving empty here. It is an empty column. Okay, so it is just a empty I left. And remaining 4 columns I created again 4 column. So from the margin top I have given 3, and the background color I have used as a dark gray, and the padding from the y-axis is given as a 3, padding from the x-axis is given by the 2. So this is a bootstrap classes syntax I have used. So in this 4 column I am just keeping this sign up. So already the sign up is displayed. I will remove this sign up from here. So I'll tell you what is this for loop. When I want to display the messages, I'll be telling you what is this for loop. Okay, so just ignore right now. So start from the form here which I have shown. So what is the form? So what is the form? Is a method is a post request form. Here I have used this CSRF token. So to transfer the data from the front end to back end, I am using a CSRF token so that our forms will be secure and safe. So here the two important attributes are /signup and post. So whenever I try to click onto the sign up button, whenever it is a type submit, it is going to look the action. What is the action I need to do? Whether it is a /signup or a slash thing. So it is a /signup. So at that time it will go to the URL and it is going to run this function again. So it will go to here path and it will go to run this views function, that is a sign up function. So here only we have handled the get request. Now we need to handle the post request as well. So when the post, whenever someone is trying to sign up, what I need to do with that particular data, whether I need to do something, return some page, or I need to save the data and return some response. So it is the one thing, it will happen in the background. Okay, so here is a form group. So what I'll do here is I want to make it the column 3. I want to make the column 3. I want to utilize 6 columns for the particular form, and at the end also here you can see after 4 column exists, again we have left 4 column empty. So here I'll just make it as a 3. So that means 3 2s are 6, 3 and 3 is 6, and remaining 6 is for the form. If I just save like this and coming back and refresh, now you can see it will be a little bit broad. Okay, so this is fine to me. This is something great. So then I want to change some of the few things. I want to remove this background color as well. I want to just remove this background color. Let me check how it looks. You can see I removed the background color. Now it is perfectly fine for me. Okay, so now it is looking fine. So one more thing I want to check. I want to remove these px and py. Let me check how it looks. And even I want to remove this margin from the top. After this I'll refresh. Now it's coming fine to me. Okay, it is good for me, so that I can have the particular perfect. Now it is fine to me. So you can see I can just enter the input data and I can just click onto the submit button, right? So let me change it according to me. I'll just change the particular values here. So first, as I said, I don't want a username, so I'll be going to take an email address over here. So first I'll go to take an email. So I'll just take the email address. So I'll just take the email ID of the people. I'll just take the email address and placeholder. I'll just enter. I'll just mention here email. I'll just enter just an email. I'll just keep it as an email so that they will understand the email. So here it is a type is equal to email. So I'll just take the email here. So I don't want to take the first name. I don't want to take the last name. I'm just going to remove it here. And here I have a email. Now I want to take the particular phone number of the people. So phone number I want to just keep it. So I'll just keep it as a phone number. I'll just make it as a type is equal to number so that they can enter only the number here. So I'll tell type is equal to number, and here name I'll just make it as a number, and I'll just tell it as a name. So I'll just take it as a user number something. So the name is equal to user number. So I'll just tell enter your phone number. I'll just mention here phone number. I'll just make it as a phone number over here. Okay, so I want to just keep this at the top. I'll just keep this as a top. Just enter it. I want to first display the phone number, so they can enter their phone number here, then they can enter the email address, then they can enter the particular password and a password, so that it can be anything. They can keep anything as a password over here. Okay, so it is a password and password, then they can just click onto the sign up button. So once I come here, if I refresh it, you can see it is something looks like this. So phone number, email address, password, and they can confirm the particular password as well. So the phone number is so here I need to just take the number. So I want to just tell margin from the top. No, I'll just tell make the margin from the bottom, that is MB2. So I'll just save it, Control S, margin from the bottom it should be 2. So now you can see it is coming properly, so that they can enter the phone number, email address and a password, and they can just enter the confirm password and they can just enroll into our site. So let's see. So if they are click on to the already user, so if they are already, they have done the sign in, so it will redirect to the slash login page, right? So it is redirect into the slash login page. So now let's debug this particular page, that is a slash login. I want to work for the slash login as well. So now what I'll do here is I want to redirect to the slash login page now. So what I can do, I'll just create one URL. Again, I'll just create one more path by name login, and it is just going to handle the login function. That is, I'll just tell views dot, it will handle the login function, where the function name I am just going to keep it as same as well as handle login. I'll just keep the function name as handle login. I'll just save it. Coming back to the views.function. So same as it is, I want to create a one more function by name handle login, which is going to return a handle login.html page for us. Okay, so this is which is going to return this particular kind of page for us. That is a home, sign up and handle login is been done. So okay, so once it is been done, next what I need to do here is I need to create a particular page, right? First I'll write a URL, or as always, second I'll just write a function for that URL. That particular function returns something, that is a template. So that is, I need to return the template same as it is. I'll just try to create, that is handle login.html file. So I'm just trying, I want to create a handle login.html file now. So for this one, whatever the stuff is there inside our signup.html, I'll copy and I'll just paste everything same as it is over here. So the only things changes what, it will take the base.html file. Here it will be a login for a title. Here it will be a login same. Here it will be a something login here, and same everything will be the same. Just I want to log in through the phone number and a password. So rest everything I'll remove it. I'll remove the email and I'll try to remove this password as well. Okay, so I want to, he will be logging only using the phone number as well as a password. So, and it will be a button, I'll just keep it as login. Okay, if he is the new user, I'll just mention here also, if he is the new user, I want to redirect back him to the sign up page. I'll just save it all, that's it. So it is simple for the front end design. I'll tell you once again. So you can see once I come here, once if I just come back here, now if I just go back to here, now I'll go to the sign up page. So if he is a new user, he's going to sign up it. If he's already in a user, he will click here and he will be redirecting back to the login page. You can see login here, so they can log in with the phone number as well as the password, and they can click onto the login button over here. So whenever they click onto the login button, type is a submit, it is going to the action now. So action, it should go to the slash login page. The login action should take. So here it will go to the slash login and it is going to take the particular action to it. So this is the front end design we have completed. Now we need to work on the back end part, that is whenever I try to enter the data and click onto the login, how the data is going to pass, how the data is storing into our database. So that is the one thing I need to do it. So here it is just going to the sign in page, because in the base.html I have to change it. Here I have to change it to signup sign up. Now all the things work fine. So you can see now if I just click onto the sign up, it is going to the sign up here, and if I click onto the login, it is going to the login page over here. So even you can try to display the label as well at the top. So rather than displaying a label, you can see here itself it is displayed in the placeholder. So whatever the thing you are displaying in the placeholder, that is going to show over there. If you want to create a new label, you can just try to create a new label also over there also. So that is also, it's your choice. So suppose I want to display something, we will never share a email with anyone else. So I want to, I'll just copy this div tag. I'll just in the signup.html page, if I want to paste it, I'll just use like this. So here I'll just make the particular text to white color. Okay, text to white. If I try to click onto the sign up now, so you can see I can get the particular data over here. So that is, we'll never share your email with anyone else. So you can just display such kind of stuff. If you want to display, enter your phone number, even you can add one label and you can display it. So I don't want this one, I'll just remove it like this. Okay, I don't want this, I'll just remove like this, and I'll just keep it simple. Okay, so like this we can just create the front end part. Okay, so now we'll work on the backend part. So we'll see how we can do that particular kind of stuff. Coming back to the code, so see here, whenever I am in the sign up page, if I try to enter some phone number and particular email, so if I just click on to the sign up, it will validate the email. I need to enter this particular field. Okay, so why it shows like that? Because here we have used the attribute required. That means this particular field is 100% required. So at that time, until and unless you're not trying to fill all the input, it is not going to submit the form. So here so for that particular purpose, I have kept the particular thing that is required into my tab. Okay, so once it has been done, let me add the backend part now. So let me add the backend part for the sign up. I'll just show you how I can do like that. So now I want to write a particular code for the sign up page. So let's see how the particular things work. So I'll just copy this one and I'll just paste it over here. Okay, I'll just paste it. So I'll tell you what is this sign over here. Okay, so see here, same as it is the sign up page what I created. So what I'm saying here is, whenever the form is getting, that time the particular request will be a post request. So here I need to take all the attributes from the front end part. So what are the attributes I need to take? First I need to take the user number. So I'll need to take the user number. I'll see here name is equal to user number is I have defined. So whatever the number you will type and submit in a variable name, that is a user number, it is going to save. Whenever you try to submit the email in a variable email, your email will get saved. In a variable password one, your password one will be saved. In a variable password two, your password things will get saved. So here I'll just copy the user number over here. So first I need to save the user number. I'll go back here. First I need to take the user number and I'll just make sure I'll be storing that user number into the username over here. So I'll just make the username to the user number. I'm just storing it here. So I'm not taking the first name, last name. I'm just removing the 2 line of code. I'm taking the email as well, right? I'm going to take the email over here. So where is the email? In the signup.html, you can see I'm going to take the email and I'm taking the password one. I'm going to take the password 2. So those 2 things I have defined, that is email 1, password 1 and password 2. And the right hand side in the codes, whatever the name you have given inside your forms, either a pass2 or a pass1, with the same name you need to iterate the particular value. So I am giving this thing, that is with the request I want to get the data from it and I am storing into one variable. First I am trying to check if the password 1 is not equal to password 2. If the passwords not matches, I want to throw a message that is password is not matching. So here I have added one data in our HTML page. I'll tell you later. This is the messages. This is the code for the messages. So I'll tell whenever there is a messages, at that time only the messages should run. So it is something like this. I'll show you in the Bootstrap. If I try to search for the alert, alert. So you can see here we are having alert messages, right? It is something, the thing which we have used is here. So I'll show you. So this is the message I have used. This is the particular alert I have used. So whenever there is an alert, whenever there is, you can see dismissible alerts. You can see strong button, and here we are having a close button. Same way here also we are having a close button. Here we are having a messages, but the messages which I am passing is dynamically. So what is the message here? If the password is not matching, I want to show this message itself. So this password is not matching will go from here to here. It will just show the particular message in this particular tag. You can see I have iterated through the double quote, the double flower brackets. So the message I am going to pass here. So only when the message is there in the messages, at that time only this messages will show. If it is not there, it is not going to show. And here I am passing one messages dot tag. So what is this message tags? So message tag is something, the color. Here you see I have used messages dot info. Here I have used messages dot warning. That means info is a info color, warning is a warning yellow color. So that particular color I am going to pass here, messages dot tag. I want to just pass alert warning means yellow color, alert success means a green color, alert primary means a blue color. So that is why I have used over here. So for that I need to write some of the code in our settings.python file. I need to write some of the thing for handling the messages. So I'll tell I want to import the particular messages. So I'll just tell I want to import from the Django dot, see this is a line, from the Django.contrib.messages I want to import constant as messages. I want to import the particular constant as messages, and I want to declare the message tag field also. So I'll declare at the last. So here I'll try to declare, I'll tell whatever the messages tags, whenever I use a danger color, whenever I use a dot error, that time you should choose the red color as a color to us, because some error is there with the bootstrap because we cannot use dot danger error directly. So for only for this one tag I am declaring it here. So in the messages tag, if I am using messages dot error, you need to take a danger color. So that danger color is nothing but a red color. So whenever I use a where is it, danger, it will be this particular color. This particular color it will be showing to us. Okay, so that is the one thing we can just use it like this. So once I is done, coming back to my views. So here I am having an error. It is showing error for you. It is telling it is not defined. So it is telling the messages is not defined. So I need to import the messages over here. I need to just import the message at the top. I am just importing that message from where? From the Django.contrib. I am importing the messages. This line is done. So here it is giving one more error, that is redirect is not defined. So here I need to import the redirect. It is redirect back to the /signup, means it will go to the /signup. It will run this function. Okay, so it is going to run. So this is done. So again I am trying one condition. I'll check in the user. What is this user? User is my database. So see here, when I am trying to sign up, I need to store a data. So obviously I need to have a database table, right? So in our Django, there are a default database, that is a SQLite 3. Inside this, there is a default authentication system, so where I am going to store all the data for only the users, not for other stuff. So we have authentication perfectly in the Django. So I'll be using that particular user table. So first I'll import that particular user table over here. I'll just import it here. I'll tell from the particular Django.contrib.models, I want to import this user table. I'll check. I want to first check whether if the username exists or not, whether this particular phone number already exists in my database or not. If it is already exists, I am telling username is already taken. Rather than username, I'll just tell phone number is taken. Already it has been taken, and it will redirect back to the same page with this particular message. Okay, that is I am going to check it here. So again I can check one more condition, right? Again I can check one more condition. I'll check for the email also. If the email is already present, I'll tell email is already taken. It will tell to the /signup. When the two things are passed, when the two conditions are failed, it is going to run the next code. If this condition is passed, if the phone number is passed, it is not going to execute the rest of the code. If the email is already taken, again if it's throwing a message, then it is not going to execute the below line. So when all the data, when all the test cases is passed, it is taking the user number, taking the email, password, and pass2. Once it is been done, now I want to tell, I want to store the data into my database, that is a username, that is user, in the Django.contrib.models. It will tell, okay, I want to create an object. I want to store the username as a phone number, and I want to store the email at the place of the email, and I want to store the password. So I want to just store the password. I will take the two passwords. If it is same, then I am going to take one password and store it here. So these two lines I don't need it right now. That is once it is done, I'll tell I want to save the particular user of it. So once the user is saved, and here it will just tell user is created, please log in, and it will redirect back to the /login page. So this is the logic it is going to work. Let me save this data and check it over here. Let me check whether this is working fine or we have missed something. So I'll try to log in with my phone number. I'll take a random number. Okay, I'll tell 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and I want to check one condition also. If the length of the phone number, I'll check one more condition here. I'll check one more condition. I'll check if the particular username, I'll check if the particular username dot length, length is, if the username dot length is greater than 10, again I'll check one more condition. If username, whatever the user number data is there, username dot length is lesser than 10. Okay, if it's lesser than 10 means it might be a 9 something. If it is greater than means it will be more than 10. So when both the condition is at least one condition, I want to check one condition, either this condition is passing or whether this condition is passing. I want to check one condition, like I want to just tell, so see the indentations proper. I want to tell the username. I'll tell phone number must be 10 digits. Okay, I'll just check this condition also before saving into my database. User phone number must be 10 digits. Okay, I will read back to the same name. So I'll just check one more. I'll just clarify len function in Python. I'll just check how to find the particular. Okay, I need to use len itself. Okay, I have used properly len. Okay, so it is fine. Let me save it all and try to test it over here. I'll just try to click on the sign in. I'll try to sign up now. I'll try to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so I want to remember, so I'll just keep same thing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so I'll try I'll just tell recorder@gmail.com. I'll try to save the wrong password here first. I want to click onto the sign up. So you can see I'm getting password is not matching. You can see I'm getting an error, right? Password is not matching. So because it is running the particular function perfectly. If I try to add only phone number, if I tell ark@gmail.com, and if I try to give the password 1 2 3, here if I try to give 1 2 3 4 5 6, if I try to sign up, you can see password is not matching. That means the phone number thing is not going here. So that thing, it is not passing. Okay, first I am trying password, right? So it is checking for the password. Let me check it for the phone number first, whether that part is working or not. Always our Python will read the code from the starting to bottom. Okay, so first let me check whether this is working or not. Once it is working, then we can directly save into our database. I'll go back. Now I'll try to type password wrong. Sign up. Okay, here I can see I'm getting an error, that is the object has no attribute length. Object has no attribute length because it is a type string. It is a type string. So I want to convert it into the integer value. I want to just convert that thing into the integer value. So I'll tell whatever the username is there. First I want to convert into the int of username. I want to convert the particular string value to the integer value. So that time I can find the particular length of it. Okay. So this is nothing but a typecasting we are going to call. So this kind of knowledge is only important. Small basics thing is important while coding it. So let me refresh now. Int object has no attribute length. Okay, it is telling what is the previous error it was giving it. So I'll just say something. Okay, int object has no attribute length. It is telling me it is not having length. So let me check what are the same thing, Python length function. See how to find a length of a particular thing. So basically I need to use len and I need to just pass up. Okay. I need to use like this. I want to check length of the particular username. Length of the particular username is greater than 10 or length of the particular username is less than 10. Okay, so I think no need of typecasting. Let me check once again. I'll tell whatever the length of the username is, whether it is greater than 10 or it is less than a 10. At that time I need to show the error to it. So let's see that now. Well, I'll save it all. After saving, coming back to the code. Okay, now go back here. Now I'll try to give the wrong password. If I sign up, you can see now it is telling phone number must be 10 digits. Okay, so that is also works fine. So let me log in with the perfect credentials now. All the things are working. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, I'll tell recorder@gmail.com. Here I'll give the password as my name and here I'll just tell ANEES sign up. So once I click onto the sign up, you can see I'm getting an error, no such table as a auth user. I'm telling there is no such table as a auth user. I'm getting over here. So why it is getting that error? Because I'll show you here. So you can see in the terminal I'm getting you have 18 unapplied migrations. Your project may not work properly until you migrate it. So here in the default we have administration authentication system. So because of this migration I'm getting error. So I'll try to click onto the new terminal. So here once I click onto the new terminal, I'll run the migration. This is the command you have to run. Python manage manage.py make migrations. I'll run this command first. Python manage.py make migrations. So now you can see no changes detected. Again I need to run one more command, python manage.py migrate. So once I run this command, you can see all the migrations is going to apply. So you can see all the migrations applied for the auth table, user last name, username, last name, and all the things it will apply. So whatever the administrations is there. So once the migrations is applied, now coming back to our, I'll just save again. I'll just press Ctrl S. You can see the server restarted without any warnings. Now you can see I have not got this red color warning again. So let me refresh the page. Now you can see it is redirecting back to the login page. You can see user is created, please log in. So that means our user is created again. Let me try to create one same username. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, I'll try same arkprocoder@gmail.com. So I'll try to create same username again, ANEES. So can you see the error? Phone number is already taken. That means so no duplicates values are being taken now. So now I'll just change one number last. Again I'll try to click onto the sign up. So I will tell ANEES. So I can see again I am getting an error. Email is already taken. That means the phone number and email validations are working fine with our project. That means we have added the perfect authentication system into our code. Now let's try to sign in. So now we have logged in. Now I want to check whether my login is working or not. Now I want to write a logic for the login. Come back to the login.html page. Is where it is, handle login page is here. What is the code written? So see, for as it is for the messages code is written directly, and here form is there. It will go to the /login whenever I enter. So it is going to take a user number and it is going to take the past one whenever I click onto the login. So coming back to the views.python file, I have written a code for the sign up. That is done. That is working fine. Now I need to write a code for the handle login. Now. So let me write a code for the handle login. So same as it is, I'll try to write the particular code to it. So I'll just return here. I'll just show you the code. I'll just come back here. So I'll just paste it over here. So it is a handle login page, right? I'll just change the same name, handle login.html. Whenever there is a request for the handle login, I want to take a handle login function request. Whenever the request is a post request, I need to take a username. So the username I am getting through the user number, right? So I'll just copy this user number and I'll just paste same as it is here. So I'll get the user number, I'll get the password. Now I want to check whether this data exists or whether it is matching into my database. So I want to authenticate. My user is equal to authenticate the username and password. So what is this authenticate? From where it is coming? I want to authenticate through this particular line of code. I'll write the code over here. I'll try to write the code, that is from django.contrib.auth.import. I want to import authenticate, I want to import the login, and I want to import the logout inbuilt function from the Django. This line of code you need to add at the top. Here I'll tell if the particular user is authenticated. That means if the user is not done, that means the user credentials are matching, the username and password is been provided correctly. At that time I want to log in to the particular user and I want to show the success message, login success, and I want to redirect back him to the /home page. Okay, so else if it is not, I want to show him that is a login, that is a invalid credentials. So at that time, after throwing the invalid credentials, again I will redirect back him to the /login page itself. Okay, so this is the code I need to write it. So let me save and try to come and run here. I'll just save it. I'll try to log in now. I'll try to sign up is done. Let me try to log in. So it's something if I give something wrong number, some wrong number if I try to give. So you can see I'm getting invalid credential. Let me try to give the perfect one. The 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. and I'll try to give the password same as it is, ANEES login. You can see my login is success. It is coming back to the home page. It is coming back to the home page. That means all the things working fine, right? So that is the thing I need to just show it. So let me tell you about the logout function and show you the data into the database, how we can just check it out. Let me write a quick logout function over here. What our logout function does here is it is going to take one new path, that is a logout path. It is going to take, it is going to run a handle logout function. The Django will go from URLs to here. It will search for the function by a name logout, which is not there. Let me try to add the logout function at the end. I'll try to add a logout function at the end. So what it does here is whenever anyone try to click on to the logout, it will run this handle logout function. And here logout, you can see I have imported from the inbuilt function, that is logout from the django.country.all. So after importing the logout, it is going to return a success message, that is a logout success, and it will redirect back to the /login page again. So I'll just say this much. Coming back to the main function, index.html function. Here is the main game I need to play. So what is that particular game? I need to check. See, one thing I'll tell. Now I have logged in, but why it is showing again sign in? It should show something welcome. It should show something welcome, right? It should show something welcome or something like that. So I want to just show something, or else it should show just log out, something like that, right? I want to just show some kind of stuff here. I'll just copy this. So let it be. I'll try to tell you in the, I'll go back to the base.html. I'll check one condition. What is that condition? I'll just check in the condition here. I'll just check one condition. I'll check whether the user is logged in or not in my index. I'll check if the not of user dot is authenticated. That means if the user is not logged in, at that time I want to show this line of code. If it is fails, I want to show the else part. I want to show the else part. What is that else part? I want to show them same line of code. I want to just show them same line of code by a name different. I want to just show them logout. Whenever they click onto it, it should go to the URL, that is logout. I'll just copy it, come back to the index. I'll just tell it to /logout page. Okay. So when this condition is satisfied, this line of code is going to show into the website. If it is fails, it is going to show the logout button. Okay. If not of user, that means he is not authenticated, means I want to show him a sign up tab. If he is logged in, then I don't want to show this line of code. I want to show him a logout page. Along with that, I want to show him this one. I want to show him this line of code also. Something I'll tell. I'll just tell welcome here. I'll just show some welcome. Whenever if they try to click, it should go to the slash page itself. Okay. So I want to just tell welcome, logout or a welcome. I want to just tell welcome over at the end. So my if standing here, if it's starting here and else is standing, I want to end the particular if also. So I'll just tell end if. So I need to use end if block also. So if condition is passed, it is showing this, else it is going to pass this one, and I want to end the particular if block also. So I need to use the end if. Let me check whether it is working or not. I'll just save it, everything, save all. Coming back to the home page, clicking onto the Azure Fitness, so you can see things are working fine. As I have logged in, it is showing me the logout button and it is coming as a welcome something in this particular fashion, which is not nice. Let me see here, margin from the left, please take it as a 3, then it will work, it will listen or not. Let me check. It is not listening to me. So I'll show something. I just don't want to show this. I'll just remove this much. I'll just save it here. I'll just tell here. I'll just show the welcome. Welcome. Okay, I want to just show the welcome only when it is logged in, or else I don't want to show this line also. I'll tell if request or user is authentication, I want to show him as a welcome. That's it. I want to just show him a welcome, and I want to end my if here, end if. Okay, so if he is logged in, at the time it will show welcome, or else it is this line of code is not going to get executed, or else. So let me show you the output. You can see and refresh here. So you can see no welcome is shown here. So if I try to click onto the logout, you can see it is redirecting back to the logout success. Now you can see it is not showing anything. It is not showing me anything. You can see it is showing the gym awards like that. Okay, when I click onto the sign in, You can see when I'm not logged in, it is showing me the sign up page. When I try to log in, it is not going to show. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and I'll just tell ANEES login. Once I logged in, you can see logout function it is showing, and it is showing me the welcome page. So like this, we have completed our authentication part, that is a sign up, logged in, and logout. Let me show you where the data is stored. So if I try to go to this URL, same, I'll copy this URL. I'll just copy this URL. I'll paste it here. I'll go to /admin here, /admin. So when I go to the /admin, you can see I'm having an error. You are a normal user. You are not authorized to open this entire administration page. For this, I need to have a credentials. So I'll create a new credentials. So I'll just try to create a new credentials. Where is the second is here, right? Second terminal. I'll try to create a new admin credentials. You can also create by entering this command after downloading the code with your name. So the command is python. Okay, something. Okay. Control C. I'll just press Control Z, enter. Now I'll tell the command, that is python manage.py. I want to create a super user. So this is the command you need to enter. Python manage.py create super. The username it is asking. I'll tell the username is, I'll give Anis. I'll just tell Anis at gmail.com. Password it is asking. I'll give the same name, ANEES. It is not visible. Again, I want to enter same, ANEES. Again, I'll enter it. It is telling it should be similar. It's fine. I'll tell Y and enter it. You can see super user is created successfully. Now I can log in with that particular credentials. Now I'll try to log in with the username ANEES, logged in. You can see I was logged into the Django administration system, which has been given defaultly. Now if I try to click on to the users, so you can see I can see the particular data of the user. I can see here 999 ARK Pro Coder, and I can see his entire details. You can see he's an active user. He has been last logged in is done at this time, date he has joined this time. I can just see all the database data. I can see his email. I can see his entire data of the particular user because I am an admin. If I show you again, if I try to show you again, I'll go to the incognito mode. Again, I want to log in with a different user. I want to sign up again. I'll tell the phone number. I'll just tell 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Again, I'll tell he is ark@gmail.com. I'll tell 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'll just sign up. I have done the sign up successfully. I'll close this incognito mode. Let me show the data for you. You can see the data is also been stored into our database. I can able to see his particular data also, and he is active. Okay, so like this we can do the sign up part, login part, and logout part. We have completed that particular part of things. So now in the next session we are going to work on to the next topic, that is we will try to work on this enroll gym page. I want to work on this enroll gym page in the next session. We'll create one form, we'll take a data. In the next session we are going to create a database table as well, because here it was a default they are given as a user page, so that the default user thing is there in the Django. So I have used that. So in the coming sessions for the data tables, I need to create it my own database tables. So that thing I'll see into the, I'll just tell you in the next particular session. Okay, so thank you guys.